On Martin Luther King Day 2021,
we, as Washington College students, staff, and partners,
want to share a special invitation with everyone
to please join us as we continue to build Chesapeake Heartland, an African American humanities project.
The Chesapeake Heartland Project is a collaboration between the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture, Washington College, and a diverse array of local community organizations such as Sumner Hall, Kent Cultural Alliance, and Kent County Public Library.
This campus community collaboration aims to digitize, interpret, and make accessible materials related to African American history and culture in Kent County, Maryland, and beyond.
The project's name derives from our belief that the Chesapeake Bay region is the heartland of the African American experience, and Kent County, Maryland, a shining example of that important history.
Our project's logo, centered on the legendary Sankofa bird from Ghana, depicts Kent County charting its way through the waves and lands of the Chesapeake. We are looking back, but always moving forward.
Over the past 4 years, we, alongside dozens of community members and organizations, have worked tirelessly to plan and develop Chesapeake Heartland. And today, we find it fully fitting that this project, the fruit of so much labor and love, will soon be kicking into high gear during such an important inflection point in American history.
Over the next year, we warmly welcome you to get involved and to encourage you to take advantage of the project's many opportunities and resources.
We invite you to sign up for our free digitization services, preserving your family's or organization's history for future generations.
Welcome you to share materials through our History Now portal, where we aim to document our community's effort in making history today.
Encourage you to sign up to use the Chesapeake Heartland African American Humanities Truck to support your church, organization, or classroom.
Invite you to apply for a Community Curation Fellowship, which offers financial support to teachers, artists, and mentors who preserve and interpret African American history and culture in Kent County.
And we welcome all high schoolers out there to apply for a paid internship with our Hip Hop Time Capsule Summer Humanities Program, launching this June.
And last but not least, starting today, we encourage you to visit the Chesapeake Heartland Digital Archive at archive.chesapeakeheartland.org, where you can search and comment on the rich historic materials our project has digitized.
With over 600 photographs, 50 multi-page documents, 7 Super 8 film reels, and a dozen oral history interviews shared with us by community members, this archive is growing every day, and it will soon include images and documents spanning 4 centuries of African American life in Kent County.
Already, it includes 13 fully digitized and searchable Garnett School yearbooks spanning from the 1940s to the 1960s.
And it holds a 1969 photo collection featuring over 100 images of Vita Foods employees.
As you explore its contents, please sign up as a user and share with future generations any information you might know about the archived images, or combine artifacts into presentations, teaching materials, and discussion prompts.
Like Dr. King, Chesapeake Heartland believes that the practice of history and humanities can be a type of, quote, transphysics, a certain kind of fire that no water can put out.
To us, Chesapeake Heartland is an open invitation to explore the past and build the future together.
Chesapeake Heartland is about giving back to the community.
Chesapeake Heartland is captivating and vibrant like the Uptown Club.
Chesapeake Heartland is about the African American Schoolhouse Museum.
Chesapeake Heartland is about Sumner Hall founder George T. Jones living on through me.
Chesapeake Heartland is about Levi Rogers and Black businesses.
Chesapeake Heartland is Joshua joining the Union Army to fight for his freedom.
Chesapeake Heartland is about Angie Crenshaw standing on the shoulders of giants.
Chesapeake Heartland is about Miss Joyce Wally's famous wedding cakes.
Chesapeake Heartland is smooth and sweet like white potato pie.
Chesapeake Heartland showed me the impact my family members have made in Kent County, from the Civil War to present day. I hope the choices I make today will lead to future generations being inspired just as I was.
Chesapeake Heartland has taught me that we are the legacy of those who came before us. In an oral history interview with Angela Crenshaw, class of 2004, she relayed what her mother told her about their African American ancestors. Quote, "You're here because they suffered, because they pushed, and nothing's going to stop you." Angie told us, quote, "I have to do that justice. I have to do them honor. Sharing our history at Washington College was my way of paying rent on this earth."
Chesapeake Heartland has allowed me to hear and learn from the experience of others, to change the way that I view the world, and inspire me to make a difference, all while lifting up others' stories.
Chesapeake Heartland has pushed me to grow as a scholar, but more importantly, it's pushed me to grow as a colleague, a community member, an activist, and an ally.
Chesapeake Heartland has shown me the importance of conserving history in all its forms, from written accounts to family heirlooms to stories passed down from generation to generation. They're all significant.
I've learned that all stories are equally important. They connect us to our roots, telling us where we're coming from so we know where we're going. So all should be preserved. In the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.,
We are not makers of history. We are made by history.